Hi guys, today is all about smiles. Now, what has a smile to do with reversing chronic disease? Well, a smile holds the power to positively impact our health. When I help people to reverse chronic disease, I want to keep it very practical for them. And that's why I took quite some time to develop 3 principles that we can all live by to reverse chronic disease and recreate health. And one of them is vivacity. Vivacity is giving ourselves the liveliness, giving our body the liveliness, at least the signal of liveliness to our brain. Because with this signal of liveliness to our brain, we give the brain the signal that all is well, and it will reduce inflammation. Now, how do we give that signal? With our macro movements and our micro movements. Now, these macro movements we're all quite familiar with, right? I believe with the exercise like cardio or walking or resistance training, yoga, stretching, what have you. But those micro movements are not so well known. Well, they are very powerful because those micro movements we make all day, every day. So maybe they're quite small, but having all those steps during the day, it can add up. So those micro movements are not so much researched, but still there is a good body of evidence that those micro movements really work to improve our mood, to lower inflammation. And one of the topics that is really well researched, for example, is our breath. But that's not what we are going to talk about today. Today is about smiles, and that is really not so much research, but still there's evidence that a smile absolutely impacts our health. A smile is super powerful. You can feel that directly when you have a true, real smile. It will make you feel better, but you also radiate it out, right? That's what my tea says. The smile that you send out returns to you. I got this tea, by the way, at Uniqlo in Orlando. And as soon as I had it in my hands, I did not let go of it because it's so true. It's so nice to realize as well. It's not only that when you radiate this smile outwards, you feel it yourself, but everyone around you will feel it. So you get it multifolded times back in kindness, in kind words, in kind energy. And getting that kindness back, it fills us with such positive energy that it lowers inflammation. So smiling is one of the keys to reverse chronic disease and recreate health, right? But I'm also aware that we cannot always reach a smile. As beautiful as a smile is, as warm as a smile can be, as radiant, as liberating, as connecting a smile can be, we cannot always go there, especially not when we are not in the best time or space in our life or the best position, when we are suffering chronic disease, when we are in pain because of chronic disease, or when our reality is too real for us that it bounces back to us the whole day, and it is a situation that we do not want, that it makes us feel bad, and we are too far away from this real smile. Well, then I got something for you. Something not as powerful as a real smile, but it's the next best thing. And that is faking, faking, faking your smile until you can make your smile. Now, that may take many times of faking your smile, but ultimately you will get there. So just fake it till you make it. Fake the smile. Mimic only with your facial muscles the smile, even though when you do not feel like from the inside. I get that. Even when you do not feel that, but just move your facial muscles, because it is not only an exercise of fake it until you make it in that moment, that you fake the smile because you just mimic the smile, you're just using your facial muscles by intention. In that moment, the facial feedback to your brain is, oh, all is well. It's not well, we know that, but the signal goes, all is well. And because that signal goes to the brain, inflammation is lowered and you feel better. You feel better in that moment. That's worth a lot, right? That's worth a lot. But the extra thing is you lower a little bit of that inflammation. Now, when you would only mimic a smile just after brushing your teeth in the morning, well, you get it. It will not significantly reduce depression, or you're so balanced that you can manage your stress that day, or you have a big sense of well-being for the day. Not at all. Of course not. It will help you in that moment for sure, but that's it. However, what we can do is include a lot of those micro moments with those micro movements, because they add up, right? So we can put a timer in our phone, like for every hour. Just smile, make a smile. Not real, doesn't matter, still works. Make a smile. Or we can have an anchor, like every time that we get a coffee or tea or water, we just fake the smile. Or every time that we open a door, we fake the smile. Whatever works for you, but just build in those micro moments with those micro movements. You just have to mimic the smile by intention. Now, you do not need a cue, an emotional cue, like feeling something nice, like retrieving a nice memory or having a nice photo in front of you. It is not necessary. You have to intend it. You have to use your facial muscles to do so, because there were also, there are quite some studies using a pencil just to make or mimic the smile like this. Crazy, right? It works, but it doesn't work that good as just using your own facial muscles by intention. So it's quite easy, and it will help you in the moment to feel better. So it will also bring you a little bit relief when you do not feel for a real smile. But all your little micro moments of reducing inflammation, they will add up. And that is what we need, right? We need to reduce inflammation all day, every day. So this was just a little hack in the area of vivacity, of liveliness. So just fake it till you can make it. Smile.